The following is a tutorial on using your Hikvision DVR with an Internet Explorer browser. The first thing we're going to want to do is launch Internet Explorer. This will only work with Internet Explorer, not a Chrome or Firefox or another browser like Microsoft Edge. So what you're going to want to do is hit the Windows icon on the bottom left and then type iExplore, and you'll see here you have the Internet Explorer shortcut. I'm going to right click it and run it as an administrator. This is an important step, especially if you're planning to download video. If you're going to be downloading video, you have to run Internet Explorer as an administrator. This is the most common problem we have when customers are not unable to download video. Once you launch Internet Explorer, you're going to enter the address of your DVR. That's going to give us the login screen. At the login screen, you're going to enter your username and password. The first time you log in, you're going to need to download and install the plugin. If you don't download and install this plugin, you won't be able to view or play back video. So I'm going to do that first. Now that the plugin's been installed, I'm going to log in again. To view live video, you're going to want to change all your cameras to the substream, which is over here in the bottom left. The newer versions of this plugin do this for you automatically, but it's a good first step. After you select the substream, you're going to want to hit play, and that's going to start the cameras. You can view a camera full screen by double clicking on it, and you can change the view by clicking this icon on the bottom left. So if I wanted to go to a 2x2 view, I could select 2x2 over here. Some people prefer that the cameras go live view as soon as they log in. So in that scenario, we wouldn't have to press the play button. You can set that up by going to configuration, local, and choose the auto start live view. So I'm going to select that here. And for the stream type, we're going to want to select substream. If you leave it on mainstream, your browser could run a little bit slow, especially if you have multiple HD cameras. So I'm going to save these settings. I have the save succeeded message here. Now I'm going to log back in again. And this time you'll see when I log in, the cameras automatically start. I'm going to stop the cameras, and now we're going to move over to playback. So I'm going to click the playback option over here on the top. First thing we want to do is select the camera that we're planning to play back. So here on the left hand side we have our cameras. A little later I'm going to show you how to rename the cameras. Right now the cameras just have the names 1, 2, 3, and 4. After you select the camera, then you're going to want to select the date. After selecting the date, which I just double clicked over here, you're going to want to enter the time. I'm going to enter 1 p.m., which is going to be 1300 in military format. You're going to notice that next to each date we have a color on the bottom left, and this happens to be blue, which is continuous recording. You can see on the bottom here it says blue is continuous recording. If I wanted to see how many days were available of recording, I could just go to the previous months, and I can see that for this particular DVR I have until April 19th. Prior to that there's no blue, and obviously after the current day's date there won't be any blue either. Once I select my camera followed by the date and the time, I'm going to hit the search button, which is right here on the right hand side, and that's going to bring me to the selected date, which was May 11th, 1 p.m. I'm going to hit the play button, and now the video is going to start to play. I can double click it if I want to see full screen. Double click again to go back. I can increase the size over here in the bottom left hand side, and I can do fast forward by clicking the fast forward button. You'll see the time is increasing. I can also stop this playback and pull this bar over here, dragging and dropping with the left mouse button to jump ahead to other times. So right now I just selected 4:20. If I want, I can also add playback for an additional camera at the same time. So now I'm going to choose another box over here. I'm going to go to camera 2. I'm going to choose a different time. And I'm going to press play. Now you can see we have 2 cameras playing simultaneously. This is an asynchronous playback. These cameras are playing at different times and different dates. If we want to do a synchronous playback where we have all the cameras playing at the same time, we're going to want to first stop the current playback, switch down here from asynchronous playback to synchronous playback, choose the cameras that we want to play back. This might be limited depending on the DVR that you have, so you might be only able to choose a maximum of 4 at a time. This particular DVR only has 4, so I'm going to choose these 3. Now I'm going to choose a date and time again. Hit the search button over here and press play. And this time you'll see we have 3 cameras playing at the same time. Now, once you find the video that you were looking for, if you need to download it, you can go to the download option over here on the right hand side. It will automatically default to the date that you were currently searching on, but I recommend that you first choose a camera, choose the start date and end time of the video that you want to download. So I'm going to do that here. Once you press search, you're going to see the video that you want to download. You're going to click on that video and hit download. As you can see, we can only download 1 camera at a time, so we're going to want to repeat this step if there's multiple cameras. So let's wait for this video to download. Now that the video is downloaded, the next step we're going to do here is find the download location. This is a common question. If you go to configuration and go to local again, you're going to see here it says save download for downloaded files to. This is the location of downloaded files. I'm going to go to that folder so that you can see the file we just downloaded. This is the video that we just downloaded. These video files can be large, especially if you're downloading multiple cameras. What we typically do is upload it to Dropbox or to Google Drive, and then from there we can email it to customers as needed. That's what we would recommend you do. If you want to play back this video file on your PC, you're going to have to use Hikvision's VS Player. You can go to our website, structuredprogress.com, and click on support to get help downloading the VS Player. But I already have it installed on this PC, so I'm going to show you how it works. As you can see, this is the video we just downloaded. Earlier we spoke about renaming the cameras, so I'm going to show you how to rename your security cameras. That's going to be very helpful, especially when playing back video. So we'll go over here to image, OSD settings, and here's the camera name. hit save to change this, to save the changes. You'll see save succeeded here. Now when we go back to playback, you'll notice that instead of camera 01 we have front entrance, which if you have a lot of cameras, you definitely want to rename the cameras. It's going to make viewing live and playback easier. That's all for this tutorial. Thank you for your time.